you don't really know how, then this thing comes into view. A contest called IGOW2 in a park out in the sun. We'll be flying, having fun, and you'll do some tricks that you only dreamed you could do. Now we're ripping packs together, power loops, Maddie flips forever. I'll never fear that dive again. IGOW, IGOW, I'll never fear that dive again. IGOW, IGOW, IGOW.
What the hell are you doing?
There's a thing that I've been doing called a whoop.
I want to teach the world to whoop in perfect harmony, in angle mode or acro mode, just to keep me company.
I'd like to teach the world to whoop and furnish it with gates.
Like LEDs.
Then tunnels, please.
Let's fly, don't make me wait.
I want to teach the world to whoop.
All flying through the land with motors brushed.
Or maybe not, now put one in your hand.
I want to teach the world to whoop
In perfect harmony.
In angle mode or acro mode,
Just keep me company.
Check. 1, 2. I just wanna go out and fly my whoop. I don't wanna think about crashing in water. I just wanna go out and do my IGOW challenge. I don't wanna think about crashing in water now. There's some water down there. I don't want to crash in it while I'm doing my IGOW challenge. Oh no.
Hold on, kids, I'm IGOWing.
I'm gonna rip some packs around the house. I just need a mission for submission tricks that I can learn how and then train for a couple of days until I have all the clips that I need. IGOW is a whoopaholic's paintbrush. IGOW is a whoopaholic's toothbrush. I need to go acro now. I wanna be that quadcopter up in the sky now, and I'm gonna risk my whoop, 'cause I've got another whoop, and I can't possibly fly 2 whoops, at least simultaneously.
Oh, come on. Wait a second.
Ready, set, drum. Spin up your props and plug in your phone. Fly with us and we think you'll agree. Ready, set, drum. What's the point of flying alone? Flying with friends will make you feel so free.
IGOW is the festival of stunts. Instead of one day of flying, We have a crazy month. If you feel like the only kid in town without a mega drony, here's a list of people who tiny whoop just like you and me. Daniel Sugano, founder of IGOW. It's like a game of skate. 5 strikes, then take a bow. Guess who flies together at the race Wootopia? AK with Dr. Love, and let's not forget Viper. Jesse P made the whoop. Patrick helps us tune. Put them together, it becomes a little zoom zoom. You don't need a 5-inch drone with 6L power, 'cause you can Matty flip and Rubik's Cube with this little flower. Grab your tiny whoop now, here comes IGOW. So much fun somehow to fly with IGOW. FAA won't touch whoops, but guess who will? Mr. Steele, he loves them too. We've got infinity loops and our dear King Rabbi. Hundreds of flyers, not too shabby. So many pilots are in IGOW. Tom Smith isn't, but I heard his girlfriend is.
I know whoop tricks.
Show me.
What up?
What's up?
Happy Saturday, everybody.
How's everyone doing?
Oh, you can't even see my shirt right now.
Oh, here. Alright.
There we go. My awesome
Orca shirt. Yep.
For the Orca finals.
So we are going to draw for round 1, challenge number 1 of the finals.
What up, Jesse?
What's up, Jesse?
What's up, Tyrant and Solse and Minty, Zeromool, Mr. E, Tuxedo, Kiz. What else do we have here?
Carpy, ADFPV, Prox.
Hello, 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 everyone.
Jakob, Tuxedo. Tuxedo joining as a sponsor last minute. Oops.
Hey, look at that.
Alright, so if you didn't see, we got the prizes filled out now.
Right, Orca has some awesome shirts.
Our extra prizes are, we got a custom bind and fly from Kebab, but no, if you choose that one, it might take a while to get it because he's busy a lot, and yeah, hard to get a hold of him sometimes, but it'll happen eventually. And then we've got $77 from IGOW, a set of motors from Tuxedo, and an Orca prize pack, which is like a battery, a lanyard, and miscellaneous accessories. And then from FYS Crafts, Trim King, Tuxedo, and Orca, got a set of motors, a t-shirt from Trim King, $50 credit to FYS Crafts, and an Orca prize pack. And then 2 sets of motors from Tuxedo, a 1S battery charger, and an Orca prize pack. So looks like, if you didn't hear, Tuxedo did whoop out, so he'll be getting one of... Actually not, it depends on what people choose. You might get a Tuxedo prize. So let's check out the leaderboard real quick. As you can see here, we had 3 people that attempted to set a challenge and couldn't pull it off. which we lovingly refer to as a carpy, and 2 of them went full carpy. You never want to go full carpy, but when you do, you get a letter and also whoop out on your own challenge. So unfortunately, that happened to Tuxedo and Mystery this week. Harry Props just decided, we'll read his thing in a second, but he came to the end of his IGOW road. But let's check out the 3 people that whooped out, and then we will do the draw. So here we go. So here's from Harry Props. He said he kept thinking he'd jump back in, but he's out of town for 12 days and decided to call it here instead of packing a separate suitcase for PVC and Gates. And with the remaining talent, my days are numbered anyway. Just wanted to say thank you to Dan and Liz and the other helpful folks like Callisto, Spit, etc. and all the awesome pilots that taught me way more.
I think along the way than I thought I would learn.
Yeah. IGOW has done more to expand my knowledge and appreciation of FPV than anything else. I wish all had bandos and could do this with 5-inch now. Good luck in the finals. And Tyrant said, fantastic job making the finals. Look forward to seeing what you bring next season. Alright, and then here's Tuxedo's video. He says, bye-bye, I whooped out. So, actually his is probably going to be longer than Mr. E's, so let's watch Mr. E's first. Mr. E also whooped out. Here was the challenge that you would have had to do if Mr. E had gotten chosen.
Field reporter Mystery here on location at the site. Plenty of destruction for season 3. Your challenge: power flip the cube, but with a front flip. Out of the cube this side, up into a stool, 360 yaw spin, rewind, going backwards through the cube, land, celebrate, and then face punch yourself. Back to Dan and Liz in the studio. Later.
So lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go.
Good run by Mr. E. Mr. E had one of the longest streaks of not getting a letter in the whole competition, besides obviously the clean slates, because he picked up a letter week number 1, I think probably for putting a cut in between his things, and then didn't get another letter all the way until week 26. Right?
Oh, I was looking at Tuxedo.
Yeah.
Week 26. Wow.
Yep. And then 3 letters the last 3 weeks. So great run by Mr. E. Unfortunate he couldn't complete his challenge. But I do like that move. The stall rewind with the yaw spin.
Yeah.
Heads does it with the roll. And then Ballsack had it with a flip in his. And uh-oh. Did the computer freeze? Or did my mouse die? Supposed to be at the end of its life. Alright. So, and then let's watch Tuxedo. Tuxedo also was not able to get his done. His challenge was called Playing with Knives.
Hey folks, Tux here. Unfortunately, I carpied myself this week and whooped out. But I wanted to show you the
full
trick
carpy
I couldn't do. Let's go to field reporter Nick for the scoop.
Hello. Field reporter Nick here in Tuxedo FPV's living room to show you the shuriken. So first, you're going to need to find or set up an 8-inch gap within an 8-foot ceiling indoors. Then, you're going to need to take your whoop and, like a regular knife edge, quarter roll to one side, pass through the gap, and quarter roll out. Except, to do the shuriken, you need to do a 360-degree yaw spin during your knife edge gap. So you're going to quarter roll, 360 yaw spin, and then quarter roll out. It looks something like this. And that's about how my attempts went. Thank you.
Thanks, Nick. Now let's go to the sim to see what this would look like. If anyone's able to pull this off, please show me. I'd really love to see it. I look forward to trying it outdoors on some larger gaps with a bit more room to pull this off. I also wanted to say good luck to everyone remaining in IGOW, and as always, a huge thanks to Dan and Liz. Putting on IGOW is a ton of work. They have put so many hours and so much time into this competition, and I'm sure everybody else, really appreciates it. When I started IGOW, my goal was to get to week 10. I figured in those first 10 weeks, I'd hit a challenge, miss a challenge, hit a challenge, miss a challenge, make it about to 10. And I honestly just can't believe that I even made it this far. I always thought finalist was beyond me. I also want to note that this was my rookie year. This was my first year flying, and IGOW absolutely taught me so much more than I would have learned without competing. I went from barely being able to do a roll indoors at the start, all the way to week 30, going through things like the eject roll, Rubik's Cubes, inverted yaw spins, all kinds of crazy stuff. Can't even remember it all. And it's just been such an incredible experience. So, one more thing. I've sprinkled a couple of extra prizes for those last couple of finalist slots. I'm sure Dan will tell you a little bit more if he hasn't already. So, see you next year.
Aww.
Great run by Tuxedo also. Looks like he didn't pick up his first letter until week 15 on the second UTT, and then his next one on 23, and then these last couple weeks. So nice run by Tuxedo, finishing in 18th place, and Mystery was in 19th, and Harry Props in 20th. And you get ranked by your whatchamacall score here when you whoop out, if you whoop out in the same week. Alright, so, and then we won't show Bri 5s because he might use it for a future week. He gets to decide if he wants to try it again. Not his, and go for it.
Since he just got an H.
Yeah, since Bri 5 just picked up his second letter. He had one in week 9. He tapped the ground, and then now one in week 30. But his draw won't be a part of, or his challenge won't be a part of the draw, obviously, since he didn't complete it. We've got numbers 2 through 17 in here. Ball drawing this.
You know how loud that is above that mic?
Is it really loud? Alright, so whoever's challenge gets picked right now, whatever number, will show your video, and then everyone has until next Saturday at 10 a.m. to complete the challenge.
I'm sure people are probably saying things and you haven't once bothered to go look at the chat.
Who was that giggling? It was his daughter. Alright. Tux will be around. So, let's do the draw. Let's hold it up there and spin it, huh? Oh, alright, got one. You want to grab it? First
B12.
B12. Side F. Okay. If I was going to choose challenges, I was actually thinking that I would choose sides first. Because it's my favorite one that's like difficult, but like not crazy difficult. But it's gonna be fun, and it's different.
Wait, is that right? Is that right though?
12, yeah.
So,
because I did 2 through 17.
Oh, 2 through 17. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, you can see 12. I don't know how hard that is to focus, but that is side FPV. So I made sure that I didn't have this email in the same window, so I didn't like accidentally show everyone's. I will find side and I will drag it over. Side is Bayland. There we go. All right. So side FPV. That's Bayland. How do you say it? Erdehedi from Hungary. He currently has a WHO right here in the middle of the pack.
I think it's like Arrowhead G.
Arrowhead G. That's right. Yeah. Something like that. All right. So here's his trick. It's called self-gate tricks. So a lot of people did self, like, you know, wait, I mean, I'm not talking about other challenges. So you need maximum 12-foot ceiling height, and you have to stand on the ground. So you could set a max ceiling height above the 10-foot, but you couldn't set below. So if you have a 10-foot ceiling, you can still use your 10-foot. His room just has 12-foot, so that's what he had to set. And you have to stand. You can't sit. And you can't stand on top of something to raise yourself up higher. Then you have to do these tricks in order in one continuous clip without any bumps, landing, or failed attempts. And you have to use acro mode.
Ooh.
So you see here, self-power loop through your legs with constant loop motion. Then self-power loop through your arms with your hands up in the air, as you'll see. Then a dive through your arms as like a horizontal gate. And then a flip through your arms as a vertical gate.
Is Side the one that did that before? Because that was part of the video?
That was Balzac, but he just flew through. He didn't do it.
Oh, that's right.
He was.
I thought he did do a self.
He did. Remember, he just pointed it and then he let go of the controller and then put his hands up. But he's holding it. See, and then he does a loop. So you don't need constant loop motion on that one. And then a dive like that, and then flip through the arms.
Huh.
So
very interesting.
Self loop, constant loop motion. Then you have to adjust your hand position, right? And then do the loop up through your hands. Then you have to move your hands again into a dive. Split S dive gate it. And then move your hands one more time.
Oh my gosh.
Right? It's a fun one. And you gotta make sure that you don't bump anything. And then get it into a side gate and then do a flip through that.
Holy cow.
That's his side motion. His hand motion is side. Or American Sign Language for side. Alright, so great challenge there. I'm glad that was one of the ones that got chosen here first. That's a medium hard. And, let's also go... I don't know how to get to my own rules thing besides going to rules. So we had 2 people whoop out, right?
Up.
There it is. So there's still 18 left. So side needs to make 6 of the remaining pilots fail in order to avoid a letter. So he's got 17 other people besides himself. He needs 6 of those people to fail. All right. Let's check the chat. What a great challenge. Fun. That's awesome. I may have to try it. Super creative.
But all that reorientation makes it tough,
Yeah,
right? That's what
the
I was
hard
thinking.
part.
Like, it looked fun and stuff, but having to constantly move your arms and move
Yeah,
your
and
body
not-
while you're flying
not
and
mess up
right,
your
and not mess
sticks.
up the drone, because you cannot bump, you cannot ground tap, you cannot crash.
Yeah.
You cannot reattempt, and everything has to be in the exact same clip. So that's like where the big challenge is going to be.
Let's watch it one more time. And then remember, you have to have constant loop motion only on the
And the power loop,
self-loop to
self-power
start.
loop.
And there's no
Yeah.
time limit. It just has to be one clip. So that has to have constant loop motion, but this one doesn't. I think this is probably going to be the hardest part right here.
Coming in
seems
and
tough.
diving down your arms.
Diving down your arms, yeah. Either this would also be tough to get into this position and then flip through your arms.
The biggest thing is not crashing or bumping anything.
Yeah, especially if you're in a room like this.
It's almost
If
like you
a
have to be
bigger-
like really good at line of sight too.
If you have a bigger room, it'd be a little easier.
Yeah.
All right. So, side, if you could make this public now, I'll also copy it and paste it on my channel so that everyone has it there as well. We have any other? That's pretty much it.
Please touch that ball. Babe, you think it's funny. I'm not joking. You cannot
Loud?
hear right now how incredibly loud that is.
Well,
Like, I
think
could,
it's just too
I mean, I could literally sit back here and talk, and they're going to hear me perfectly clear. It is a studio mic.
Well, we don't have another way to draw besides the ball. We'll just have to spin it over here. We should actually have a stand so it's up higher so you can see it in the video. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Good luck on Sides Challenge. I guess we'll call this Side PV. And have a good